Today we're diving into a topic that's essential for anyone looking to level up their leadership skills: emotional intelligence. Whether you're leading a real estate team or brokerage, running your own business, or simply managing day-to-day interactions, emotional intelligence, or EQ, is a game changer. It's not about managing others, it's about understanding and managing yourself first. In this video, we're going to break down what emotional intelligence is, why it's crucial for effective leadership, and how you can start developing your EQ to lead with confidence and empathy. Plus, I'll share some real-life examples of high EQ in action to help you see the impact it can have. Let's get started. I'm Amanda Purnell, coach with Glover U, and I make content on leadership, sales skills, and work-life balance. So if you're looking to sharpen your skills and lead a more balanced life, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. First, let's talk about what emotional intelligence actually means. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. It's broken down into 4 key components: self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. Think of it as your ability to navigate the human side of leadership. While technical skills and business acumen are important, it's your EQ that determines how well you connect with your team, handle stress, and make decisions. Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence. It's all about understanding your own emotions, strengths, weaknesses, and triggers. When you're self-aware, you can recognize how your feelings affect your behavior and decisions. For example, if you know that you tend to get stressed in high-pressure situations, you can prepare yourself to stay calm and focused instead of reacting impulsively. Self-management is about using your self-awareness to control your emotions and behaviors. It's one thing to recognize when you're angry or frustrated, but self-management is about taking that pause before you react. It's choosing how to respond in a way that's constructive rather than destructive. As leaders, we set the tone for our teams. If you're calm, composed, and positive, even in challenging times, your team is likely to follow suit. Social awareness takes your emotional intelligence to the next level by extending your understanding to others. This means being attuned to the emotions and needs of those around you. It's about empathy, really listening, picking up on nonverbal cues, and understanding the dynamics within your team and your clients. Social awareness allows you to connect on a deeper level, build stronger relationships, and create a supportive environment. Relationship management is where it all comes together. It's the ability to manage interactions successfully, resolve conflicts, and inspire and influence others. Leaders with high EQ are skilled at communication, collaboration, and building trust. They know how to navigate difficult conversations, provide constructive feedback, and motivate their teams to achieve their best. Now that we know what emotional intelligence is, let's dive into why it's so important for leadership. Leadership is not just about giving orders or setting goals. It's about inspiring and guiding others towards a common vision. And the truth is, people don't follow titles, they follow trust. Leaders with high emotional intelligence build trust because they're consistent, empathetic, and in tune with their team's needs. They create a positive work environment where people feel valued, heard, and motivated. In real estate, for example, high EQ can help you better understand your clients' needs, manage your team's dynamics, and handle the inevitable ups and downs of the business with grace. It's the difference between a leader who simply manages tasks and one who truly leads people. To help you see what high EQ looks like in practice, here are some real-life examples. Handling stress calmly. A leader with high EQ faces a sudden crisis like a deal falling through at the last minute without losing their composure. Instead of panicking or blaming others, they take a deep breath, assess the situation calmly, and focus on finding solutions. Their calm demeanor helps the rest of the team stay steady and focused on problem solving rather than getting caught up in the stress of the moment. Giving constructive feedback. A leader with high EQ provides feedback in a way that's both honest and empathetic. Instead of saying, "You didn't hit your targets this quarter," they might say, "I noticed we didn't hit the numbers we aimed for this quarter. Let's look at what might have contributed to that and see how we can support you moving forward." This approach addresses performance issues without the person feeling attacked. It opens the door to a more productive dialogue and growth. Recognizing when a team member needs support. A team member is usually upbeat and productive, but suddenly becomes withdrawn and less engaged. A leader with high EQ picks up on these changes and takes time to check in privately, asking them, "Hey, I've noticed you seemed a bit off lately. Is there anything you'd like to talk about or any way that I can support you?" This approach demonstrates empathy and can make a huge difference in how supported the team member feels, potentially preventing burnout or disengagement. Navigating difficult conversations with empathy. When dealing with a conflict between team members, a leader with high EQ listens to each person's perspective without jumping to conclusions or taking sides. They ask clarifying questions, validate each person's feelings, and work towards a resolution that respects everyone involved. This approach helps de-escalate tension and fosters a culture of open communication and respect. Motivating and inspiring others. A leader with high EQ knows how to connect their team's work to a larger purpose, making them feel valued and motivated. They frequently recognize achievements, both big and small, and express genuine appreciation for their team's hard work. They also tailor their motivational strategies to fit the individual team members, understanding that what drives one person may differ from what motivates another. These examples show that high EQ in leadership is all about being aware, empathetic, and intentional in how you interact with others. It's these behaviors that help create a positive, effective leadership style, fostering trust, collaboration, and high performance within the team. So how do you develop emotional intelligence? Here are some practical steps you can take. Step 1. The first step in developing emotional intelligence is becoming more self-aware. Take time to reflect on your emotions and behaviors. At the end of each day, ask yourself, what went well? What could I have handled better? What triggered my emotions today? Keeping a journal can be a helpful tool for tracking your emotional responses and identifying patterns over time. The goal is to understand yourself better so that you can make more intentional choices. Step 2. Learn to manage your emotions. Self-management isn't about suppressing your emotions. It's about managing them in a healthy way. When you feel a strong emotion coming on, take a deep breath, give yourself a moment to respond. Techniques like deep breathing, meditation, or even a quick walk can help you reset. The more you practice, the more naturally you'll be able to manage your emotions in real time. Step 3, develop empathy. To enhance your social awareness, focus on developing empathy. Start by actively listening in conversations. Really listen without thinking about what you're going to say next. Pay attention to body language and tone of voice. Ask open-ended questions and show genuine interest in others' perspectives. This not only strengthens your relationships, but also gives you a better understanding of the emotional undercurrents in your team or with your clients. Step 4. Improve your communication skills. Relationship management is heavily tied to your ability to communicate effectively. Work on being clear, concise, and considerate in your communication. Practice active listening and make sure you're approachable and open to feedback. When conflicts arise, approach them with a mindset of resolution rather than blame. Your goal is to foster open, honest, and productive conversations. And step 5, seek feedback and be open to growth. Don't be afraid to seek feedback from others about your emotional intelligence. Ask your team, peers, or mentors how you're doing and where you can improve. Be open to constructive criticism and use it as a tool for growth. Remember, developing EQ is a continuous journey. There's always room to learn and grow. Let's cover some of the common mistakes to avoid when developing emotional intelligence. Mistake number 1, ignoring your emotions. Some leaders think that emotions have no place in business, but ignoring your emotions or pretending they don't exist can actually lead to bigger issues down the line. Emotions are a natural part of being a human and being a leader. While it's important to be in touch with your emotions, it's equally important to not let them control you. Overreacting or making decisions based on a temporary emotional state can harm your relationships and your credibility as a leader. Mistake 3, focusing only on yourself. Emotional intelligence is not just about self-awareness. It's about also being aware of others. Focusing only on your own emotions without considering the impact on others can lead to misunderstandings and conflict. Mistake 4, not taking time to recharge. Leading with emotional intelligence requires energy. If you're constantly running on empty, it's hard to manage your own emotions, let alone be attuned to others. Make sure you're taking time to recharge, whether that's through exercise, hobbies, or simply taking a break. Incorporating emotional intelligence into your leadership style isn't just a nice to have, it's a must have for anyone looking to lead effectively. By developing your EQ, you're not only improving your leadership skills, but you're also creating a positive, productive, and supportive environment for your team. Remember, leadership is about people, and the more you understand and manage emotions, both yours and others, the better leader you'll become. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with someone who might benefit from developing their emotional intelligence. And if you're stepping into a leadership role or looking to refine your skills, be sure to check out my video on leadership for new leaders. It's packed with actionable tips for you to lead with confidence from day one. Let me know in the comments what's one area of emotional intelligence you're going to focus on improving.